Hi everyone, it's Suzanne from Two Hags Chinwag. You're not going to see my face today. My hair is a mess. You know how it is when you're on holiday and you don't know what day of the week it is. Anyway, I want to do a quick little video about doing 3-card readings with your favorite tarot deck. So I actually have 3 favorite tarot decks. One is the Rider-Waite, which is, the one that's most well known and most popular. And based on the Rider-Waite, but with more modern and inclusive imagery, is Lisa Sterle's Modern Witch deck, which I love. And I just love all the nice modern imagery that's in them. And then this one, the Light Seers Tarot, is really beautiful artwork. So it relies more on beautiful imagery than the traditional Judeo-Christian images you see in the Rider-Waite. And I love to keep them in fancy pouches. I've got quite a few, and painted a little box that I can keep my tarot cards in, and take them on the road with some sacred smoke and all the other ways that I keep my cards cleared. Clear the energy with some bells and keeping some crystals with them. So you want to treat your cards with respect, and make sure that they're cleansed in between readings. So then I do my little setup with my crystals and my smoke and my bells. And then I have, when I do readings online, I've got 1, 2, 3, so that I can pick a card out and lay it down, and then have the collective on Facebook in the comments say whether they're drawn to card 1, 2, or 3, and then I flip them over and do the meanings. But if I just have someone over at my house, or I'm doing them on Zoom, 3-card reading is great to do. And then you can supplement it with an oracle card as well, for just a nice wrap up of the overall energy. I love oracle cards. But for me, tarot cards, they just really start a conversation. They open you up. They get you to see some patterns that you're stuck in. And it's always about forward momentum. Tarot reading is designed so that you can see for yourself. It's about you. And it's always going to be a positive message in the end, even though we have our challenges and our limitations and all these crappy things that come into our life. But it's really so that you can see a way forward and find the answer for yourself. I'm not here to give you the answer. It's all within you. You know the answers. So I like to do, when I do them for a person, 3-card reading can either be, past, present, future, mind, body, spirit. It can be, obstacle, helper, way forward. Really, I take it from the energy of the person that's in front of me, and that's how I figure out what type of spread I'm going to do. So then we can reveal the cards, and it can also be like a time frame, right? It could be, seasons, it can be months, it can be, weeks, this week, next week, week after. There's just so many ways to do a spread. So when I flip the cards over, if there's one in reverse, I make note of that, and then I flip it over. So a reverse card to me is more like the energy is slow, it's draining, it's, not really something that is fast moving. So I make note of it, because that might be something that the person needs to have special attention on. So then we're going to do, I do them one at a time, and then I tie it in as a story. So I really encourage you to do 3-card readings, either for yourself or, practice it on someone, and, just really dig into your practice. Really make an effort to get to learn the cards, to have a relationship with the cards, and to please know that there's no negative messages. There's no doom and gloom with tarot cards. Even though, you see on TV and movies, when the death card comes up or the devil card comes up and everyone gasps and, and of course, the tower card. There's some dark imagery, but you know what? Life is dark. It's dark and light. So we know that these messages are meant to evoke something, a reaction with us, and so that we can see a way forward, and we can recognize a pattern, and we can really confront ourselves, our shadow side, and, you know, make sure that when you're doing a reading for someone, that you're not focusing on the doom and gloom, that you're helping them find a way forward and finding a way past that obstacle, and know that it's a sacred bond. It's, you know, filled with respect and discretion when you're doing a reading. So I hope that that's just a little bit of an intro for you. I also just wanted to show you some books as well that I have. I have a lot of tarot books, but really, you know, I get them on sale at Chapters, or I find them in you know, used bookstores or thrift stores. But this one is huge. Betty Bell Wynn's Holistic Tarot book. And this is really what started my tarot journey overall, was how she approached the meanings of the cards, and you know, how she feels about using them as, you know, really a psychological tool. She does rely a bit on the Judeo-Christian symbology, which I find is a little bit outdated, and, you know, something that not everyone relates to in today's world. So, you know, that's why, again, I like to use, you know, a little more modern deck. So, you know, again, I encourage you to, you didn't see, but I just spilled a bunch of cards. I encourage you to, you know, to find a deck that you resonate with, to practice. You know, the cards are your friends. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me. I really love spreading the wisdom of tarot and the joy of tarot readings. So hope you found this a little bit helpful. Thanks.